Have you ever wondered what happens inside the cockpit of an airplane? While some people sit back and relax during the flight, pilots are busy making sure everything goes perfectly. Their job is not just to fly, it is a mix of responsibility, skill, and teamwork. The journey begins before takeoff. Before the airplane takes off, pilots have a lot to do. They arrive early at the airport to start their day. First, they check the weather. Is it sunny or rainy? Is there strong wind? This information is very important for the flight plan. Next, they meet with their co-pilot. Both pilots discuss the flight. They talk about the route, the weather, and safety. Good communication is key to a successful flight. Together, they make sure they understand each other about every detail. After the meeting, they check the airplane. They look for any problems that might be dangerous. This is called a pre-flight inspection. It involves checking the engines, wings, and control systems. Everything must be perfect before taking off. But what happens if something goes wrong? Pilots are trained to handle emergencies. They practice many different scary situations. This way, they stay calm and know what to do during an emergency. Now, let's explore what happens when the planes are in the sky. In the skies, the pilot's role. Once the plane is in the air, pilots must stay focused. They communicate with air traffic control. This is the team on the ground that helps them navigate safely. They give instructions like, climb to 10,000 feet or descend to 5,000 feet. During the flight, pilots monitor different instruments. They check speed, altitude, and direction. They also watch for clouds and storms. If they see a storm, they may need to change their route. This helps keep everyone safe and comfortable. But flying is not just about controlling the plane. Pilots also need to know how to deal with passengers. If there is turbulence, they need to reassure everyone on board. They make announcements to keep passengers informed. So, how do pilots make all these decisions? They have to think fast and trust their training. Every flight is different, and they must adapt to new situations every day. It can be exciting, but it can also be very stressful. The myth of the captain's control. Many people think the captain does everything in the cockpit. However, the truth is that flying an airplane is a team effort. The co-pilot plays a huge role, too. They share responsibilities and help make decisions. In fact, co-pilots can fly just as well as captains. They have the same training and skills. This teamwork is essential, especially in tough situations. Pilots rely on each other to manage the flight smoothly. Isn't it cool to think that working together makes flying safe and effective? The landing process. After hours in the air, it is time to land. This is one of the most important parts of any flight. Pilots prepare by checking the weather again. They look at the landing conditions and plan their approach. As they get closer to the airport, they need to reduce speed. This requires concentration. They communicate with air traffic control again. Control gives them instructions on when and where to land. When they land, pilots must be careful. They need to touch the runway gently and stop the airplane safely. Some flights are harder than others. Pilots practice landings all the time to stay sharp. A good landing feels rewarding. After the flight, reflection and rewards. Once the airplane lands, the work is not over. Pilots must finish paperwork. They log their flight hours and write down important information. This helps keep track of their experience. After the flight, they may also discuss what went well and what could improve. They do this with their co-pilot. This reflection is essential for future flights. It helps them become even better pilots. For many pilots, the best part of their job is seeing the world from above. They love the beauty of the sky and clouds. Each flight offers a new experience. Flying can be exciting and fulfilling. Do you think you could handle the pressure of flying a plane? The human side of being a pilot. Being a pilot is not just a job, it's a lifestyle. It includes being away from home for many days. Pilots miss family events and holidays sometimes. This can be very hard for them. However, pilots find joy in their job. They meet people from all over the world. They share stories and experiences. This can create a strong bond, even for a short time. Also, many pilots have a passion for flying. They grew up loving airplanes. They feel a deep connection to the sky. This passion helps them face challenges and stay motivated. In the end, being a pilot is magical. It is full of excitement, responsibility, and the thrill of adventure. They are not just flying planes. They are connecting people and places. Conclusion: the world above us. When you next board a plane, think about the pilots. They work hard to ensure a safe journey. Their teamwork, skills, and training are what make flying possible. So next time you are in the clouds, remember the people in the cockpit. They are the guardians of the skies, making travel safe for everyone. Isn't it incredible how they do all this while keeping us calm?